let's learn how to roll some Lumpia Shanghai. Hey y'all, my name is Joanna Callaway, and in my channel I talk about faith, motherhood, and culture, and finding your identity amongst all those things without having to sacrifice your role as a caretaker. As a mom and a nurse, I have a lot to learn, I have a lot to teach, so come on this journey and let's learn together. In this video, I'm just gonna show you how to roll lumpia. And it does take some time, mind you, maybe a few hours, depending on how much you plan on doing, especially if you're gonna do it by yourself. This is why having a team really helps. I started a side hustle called Lumpia ATX here in Austin, Texas, and I mainly did it because I was going through postpartum depression in 2020. I had my kiddo March 12th of 2020, so literally right before the pandemic. I had help lined up, and then all of a sudden it was gone. And I experienced postpartum depression, and rolling lumpia really helped me through all of that, through the postpartum depression, and mainly because it reminded me of a happy place when I was younger, rolling lumpia with the family. And I would listen to everybody gossip and laugh and talk smack, and it was just great. So rolling lumpia was my happy place, and that is actually what I did throughout 2020. And then once I released my lumpia to the world, everyone was just obsessed. It was word of mouth. I would release it once a month because I did still work, and you know, it's been an amazing experience, and I feel like God really pointed me in this direction of sharing my culture, and along with sharing my story of postpartum depression, how it came about, and having customers share their stories with me was pretty amazing too. So I'll probably get more into that. I don't want to be crying when I'm cooking on this video, but this is very simple. It just takes time, especially if it's a one-person show. I plan on making 300 right now, maybe. All you need right now, I made a filling video prior to this. This is just how to roll lumpia, okay? I use this brand right here, TYJ. And the most consuming part is actually peeling the spring roll wrappers. You gotta make sure that you're gentle with it, because if you're not, you're gonna rip it. And when you rip it, that's money right there, y'all. Just kidding. That's actually what I was taught. If you rip it, I get yelled at, and they'd be like, we could have sold that one. Anyways, all right, let's get to it. I will show you how to wrap the lumpia. And I have 2 plates right here. Since I'm making so much, this is actually where I'm gonna place the wrappers. I have a wet towel right here. And the wet towel is whenever you're finished tearing apart the lumpia, you want to place the damp towel on top so that it doesn't dry out. That's why that's there. All right, let's start with our first bag. This has 50 wrappers in it. I like to take at least half of the wrappers out of there. Make sure to be gentle with it too. Place the other half in the bowl, cover it with the damp towel so that it doesn't dry out. And then you just start unwrapping. I like to do the diamond shape, or actually an angle where you can easily just wrap and flip right here. So I get the corner and just gently it apart. And this is the one that is super time consuming because you want to be gentle, you don't want to tear it. It's kind of like, how can I describe it? Okay, this might sound gross, but oh man, I tore it. See how easy it tears, but that's still usable. It's kind of like peeling your skin when you have a sunburn, you know? Kind of like that. And you want to keep the skin into a whole big piece. I probably shouldn't even be talking about that because this is food, but you know what? I'm a nurse. I have no filter when it comes to that stuff. It doesn't bother me. All right. And you're just gonna do this for, I don't know, like an hour, maybe less, depending on how fast you are and how careful you are with it. But that's how you peel it. Okay, now that we're done with separating all of the spring roll wrappers, 300 wrappers individually, took about 30 minutes. So, all right, I have here scrambled eggs, and that's what I'm gonna do to seal my wrapper. Plastic bag. And stuff a little bit of the filling in there. Okay, just use my hands. I like to wear gloves. Typically, a piping from a baking piping would do, but you know, gotta work with what you got, right? So I want to have it as big as my middle finger. Just kind of, I'm gonna cut it. There you go. Perfect. All right. So now that I have my filling right there, I am just gonna teach you how I wrap my lumpia. Okay, I'll have to pick up the pace when I do this. All right, let's try it on this side. My meat filled. Okay. Pro tip. So once you press it all the way down and you got it tucked nicely and snug, you get your hand and you just roll it. Push down on both sides to make that nice, clean egg roll look. Flip left, flip right, and seal it with the egg. All right. Now I'm gonna do this fast mode because I need to get going to work. So you're gonna see this all fast forward. Okay, so I need to hurry up and get to work. Made about 300, actually I made 300 of the regular Lumpia Shanghai, along with 120 more of the gluten-free ones. Have you made Lumpia Shanghai before? And if so, how long does it take you per hour to roll lumpia? How many lumpias per hour do you roll? Please let me know. I'm trying to find a faster way of doing it every single time so I can be fast and efficient. So if you like this video, click that like button right here, bing, and subscribe to my channel right here. And I'll see you on the next video. Bye.